Our next guest coming to us, she's the Community Outreach Coordinator for the United Food Bank. How about a big round of applause for Melissa Forrester? Melissa, come on up. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
We have, I just want you to relax, we have no videos of you. Well, good. Welcome to Mesa Morning Live. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you live in Mesa now?
Yes, I live in Mesa.
You live in Mesa, Arizona. Where are you from originally?
I was born in Minot, North Dakota. Why not Minot?
Why not Minot? Well, there you.
But I grew up in Washington State.
So you've been on the run for a while. That's awesome. So you moved from Minot to Washington to Mesa?
Correct.
Well, good. How long have you been here?
My family moved here in 1985.
Well, that's awesome. Little known fact about you, you've got children, I know, and an interesting little tidbit about that. You used to live, what, I just found this when I Googled it. What is it?
No, when my parents said we were moving here to Arizona, I said, I don't want to move with the tumbleweeds and the cowboys and what's in Arizona? Cactus and nothing. And so I really didn't want to move here, but when the night we got here, we moved here in late October. So we got here, and my brother and I were kind of standing outside checking everything, kind of people watching, and I saw some lady drive by, a witch, looking like a witch. I saw a car full of aliens. I thought, Arizona is weird. Why did we move here? My brother looked at me and he said, dummy, it's Halloween. Okay, I'll wait till tomorrow to decide whether I can make judgment on Arizona.
Well, I know you have 5 kids, and a little note I found about you, maybe this is not true. You used to live in a 590 square foot apartment with you and 5 kids. Is that true?
No, I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Are you sure that's about me?
Okay, well, that's obviously not about you. From now on, you have 5 kids.
Okay.
Anybody have 3 they'd like to get rid of? Boy, hands went up quick. I think maybe we confused that with another guest. If later on, when you come up and you've got 5 kids, we won't talk about that. So what's going on with the food bank? And tell me, I know you've got a little bone to pick with me. I've misspoken before.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready.
Yeah. I sit in the audience, I hear you say Mesa Food Bank, and I think it's United Food Bank. And you'll say the Food Bank, and I think it's United Food Bank. So I really want to be here and help you to get it right. United Food Bank.
United Food Bank, and you're in Mesa. And you are the food bank in Mesa, but you're the United Food Bank in Mesa.
Correct.
So I made a mistake. You don't even know how many kids you have. Since here you have 5. Well, I stand corrected from here on out. You know what we've always done? We've always said if your cell phone goes off or any kind of device goes off, you have to make a donation to the United Food Bank. So from now on, if I ever call it anything other than United Food Bank, I will make a $10 donation to the United Food Bank.
Love that, thank you.
So I can't afford to make those mistakes. Well, good. Well, so what's going on with the United Food Bank? Tell us a little bit about the history and what's on the horizon.
All right. Well, United Food Bank is the Feeding America food bank that services the entire East Valley. So we have over 25,000 square miles of service area that we are in charge of making sure that there's food and folks have access to food in that area. So we bring in food in huge, huge quantities. We've got over 2 million pounds of food go in and out of our warehouse every month. It's huge. So a lot of food coming in from grocery stores and from donations, and then all of it going back out again, out to our agencies. And our agencies are places like Boys and Girls Clubs and YMCAs and places where kids are. We have a lot of kids programs to make sure that they're fed. And then homeless shelters that shelter either women, battered and abused women, or men's shelters, shelters for children, whatever. They need food. And also places that serve meals, like Paz de Cristo here in Mesa. And Salvation Armies, any places that serve meals. And then a huge variety of churches and places where people can go. And sometimes they need help with their rent, and then they need food.
You know, I noticed the project you've got coming up, Christmas in July.
Well, the weather changing does something for us, too. Makes it Christmas in July. So as the temperature heats up, we are trying to kind of gather together, get together that holiday giving feeling that you have every year. We get almost half of the food drive donations in those 2 months, in November, December. That's a lot.
Wow.
It's great. Thank you for thinking of us then. But think about us also in other times of the year. And so we started Christmas in July, because July we end up with the lowest amount of donations, and the need spikes because the kids are out of school.
People like to eat 365 days a year, so keep that in
Somebody
mind.
asked, when do you need food? I said, well, when do you eat? We need it every day, constantly.
Have you noticed a larger donation from any guys in town that have maybe lost 35 pounds? Have you noticed that? Food they used to eat, now they donate. Well, that's great. We've got time. We're a little bit behind, but we've got time for maybe one question. I don't see any coming in here. Has anybody got a question for the United Food Bank?
Well, I would like to encourage, we have a huge, the Christmas in July, we asked, the chambers have a challenge.
Oh, okay.
Mesa wants to win. There's a traveling trophy. It's been sitting in Chandler. Mesa would like it back. So businesses, host a food drive. Go stop by the chamber, pick up a box, host a food drive. You can offer different things, and I think every business should host a food drive. Why not? It's putting a box in, it's asking your employees to bring a couple cans when you come in. It will make a world of difference. You will fill up one of those boxes and you will seriously help us out. You'll help Sally win the championship again, but you'll also do a really good thing in the community and give us a lot of food. So grab a box, and if you think, okay, I'm a home-based business, how can I help out? Oh my goodness. You can go to Chick-fil-A and donate some cans of food. They'll give you a free sandwich. You can go to One Call Plumbing. They've got a hot dog bar. They're gonna give you lunch. There's different businesses. Organ Stop Pizza, buy some cans of food and get a discount off your bill. Other businesses are doing things, so go to one of the businesses that's doing something and help them out.
That's a great idea. You know what?
The other thing that's going on is water. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, please. Yeah, water. You got to stay hydrated.
Water, yeah. We need it. We're working with the city of Mesa. They have a huge Mesa hydration campaign. And it's been coming in. I know the leads groups have been having challenges, and man, competition. You guys are awesome, bringing in lots of water. And because of that, the brand new total is, I even wrote it down so I'd get it right, 133,852 bottles of water so far. Wow. That's huge.
Awesome. But the goal is 375,000, so we're
A third of the way there.
a third of the way there.
Yep.
Great. And does that run through the whole month?
All the way until September, because we're going to need it after July.
Sure.
The Christmas in July, the food drive is for July, but water is all the way until September.
Well, that's great, and that's easy to do. And water, you know what? It's very inexpensive. You can get a case of water. Where was I the other day? Like a Home Depot. A case of water for $3.
Yep.
So do your share.
Yep. Fry's has got 2 for $5. Easy peasy.
That's even less.
You're good at math.
Kind of the human calculator. Well, good. Thank you so much. Anybody got any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to turn you loose. We're going to turn that 133,000 bottles into 150,000 before you know it. Any questions before we cut Melissa loose from the United Food Bank?
Yes.
See, if I say it 7 times, then it'll register.